Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Wa Rumya, back with another lesson. Lord willing, it be edifying. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahara Kakwadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And shalom to the 144,000 men of the Lord you see on the highways and byways, prophesying the downfall of Babylon the Great. Also, prophesying in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and in the correct doctrine of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Also, want to send a shalom to the 1/3 men, women, and children that will escape the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua by their faith. As you see, man, World War III is popping. New Israeli intelligence suggests Iran prepares to attack Israel within days, according to sources. Now, Esau has an agenda. Now we know World War III is in the scriptures, but Esau is believing he is bringing it on, man. He believes that he is bringing the Lord back, or fulfilling prophecy for the Lord to return. And we're gonna get to that video. But you're seeing the build up of the thermonuclear destruction, because as the small hatters believe that they're going to bring in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua back to the earth to fight against him, they don't understand that they're going to be utterly wasted and utterly destroyed in his third world's war, which is the Battle of Armageddon. It said just in, U.S. Secretary of Defense, Salakia, orders USS Abraham Lincoln to accelerate its transition to the Middle East and dispatch the USS Georgia to the region. And I mean, you can pause and read it. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I got a couple of videos, but just to make it, just read the highlighted part of it. They sent them to right to the Middle East, where they're going to be attacked by Iran. Secretary Austin has ordered the USS Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group, equipped with F-35C fighters, to accelerate its transition to the Central Command area of responsibility. See, they're getting ready, man. And this thing is not going to calm down. Once they get this thing popping, there's going to be no more food passing through that region, no more goods passing through that region. You're going to have a great famine, and you're going to see the end of this man's kingdom. United States says it's prepared to send more troops to the Middle East if threats increase. And threats are increasing, man. That's why they're going to draft you people, man. Those that didn't believe and have faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and thought this was a game, man. They thought the Lord was not going to bring this place down. And this has been going on this last week. It says breaking at least 30 Hezbollah rockets have been launched into northern Israel from Lebanon. So you see, tensions are not calming down. They're only speeding up, and the prophecy is speeding up. And you're going to see the destruction of Babylon the Great, man. And that's what we've been warning our people through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. This is it, man. This is it. So you're going to see a thing spiral out of control from here on out, man. You got race wars brewing in Europe. You got Putin saying that there's no more peace talks with Ukraine. And you got NATO troops inside of Russia. So you're seeing prophecy speed up, man. And this is all for the elect's sake, for the controversy of Zion. See, we're bringing this information to you, and we're watching daily to bring this information to our people for them to see what we see and repent.
Coming out in the past couple of hours, we're now hearing that U.S. and Israeli intelligence are now saying that Iran is preparing to attack Israel within the coming days. I'm going to give you the exact details as to when they're saying this is going to be happening. And this is now coming out because we're hearing today they are saying that it is being reported that they are seeing that Iranian military is now positioning and moving that Iran is planning to directly attack, not through proxies, Hezbollah, Hamas, the Houthis, but Iran itself is now preparing to attack. And they're saying it's going to be at a scale significantly larger than what we saw in April with all of those missiles that were sent. They're saying that they're preparing for a full-scale, all-on war. So the United States is bracing for this. Iran is preparing to attack Israel. We're hearing Russia will be backing Iran, and they are saying that in the coming days, we can anticipate now full-blown, all-out war. Now, in addition to that, I'm also taking a look at right now, and as you guys know, I cite all the sources. These are linked in the description for you. I am looking at Iranian International News report coming out right now. This coming out 3 hours ago says that Iran is currently on the verge of launching direct attacks on Israel, according to reporting. So this is coming out all over the news media outlets now. Just in the past 3 hours, we are hearing that in Iran, here in the United States, in Israel, in various parts of the world, they are saying that Iran is positioning, prepare for war. Now, in addition to that, a lot of people have been asking this, and they're saying, why is it that Iran would...
So you see it, man. So the prophecy of World War III is going to happen, regardless of what you think, what you believe. If you're not in this truth, you can't see it no way. Because you're thinking, well, I'm going to go to work tomorrow and everything is going to be okay. But one day, very soon, the Lord is going to change the world as you know. And as you know, the sicknesses are being spread at an all-time high right now, man. That's another lesson for another day. But, you know what I'm saying? Russia already brung that out. It's finna happen, man. All the prophecies are coming to pass right before your eyes. These things are popping off the page. And as you said, he said Ezekiel 38 is being put in place. He said that Russia was going to back Iran, which we know that it's biblical prophecy. See, the things that we're bringing out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua are faithful and true, man. Now I want to play this. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but it's a good video. But it makes a whole lot of points because not only that Iran is striking, preparing to strike Israel, you have America bombing in Syria right now, right as I speak.
So guess what? United States is now bombing Syria again. Why? Because Syria took back one of their oil fields. You want to see? You remember when they asked Donald Trump, "Hey, Donald Trump, why are you leaving?" I got to do this over here. Donald Trump, why are you leaving troops in Syria? And this is what he said.
We're keeping the oil. We have the oil. The oil is secure. We left troops behind only for the oil.
Okay, and now guess what? Syrian forces recaptured Al Omar oil field from U.S.-backed forces. So again, that's the big reason why they hate Donald Trump, is because he's such a political novice that he will sell a big truth like that when he's not supposed to. You're supposed to say we're leaving troops there to make sure that people are secure and safe from terrorists and safe from Assad. You're not supposed to say, because we're there for the oil. He says the same thing about Venezuela. He gives the game away. So Syrian tribal forces backed by the Syrian Arab Army and reportedly supported by Iran launched a large-scale offensive against U.S.-backed Syrian Democratic Forces, the SDF, in eastern Deir ez-Zor, Syria. The attack targeted areas under SDF control, including the Al Omar oil field previously under U.S. occupation. Reports indicate that the tribal forces have made significant gains, capturing several villages and towns, and have surrounded the Al Omar oil refinery. The U.S. military responded with airstrikes. So Syrians inside Syria are taking back their own parts of their country, and the United States is bombing them. Syrians in Syria. That, just to be clear, the United States is bombing Syrians inside Syria with no declaration of war. They're doing all this under the AUMF, which is the authorization for use of military force that they gave George Bush so he could go fight terrorists. So they immediately invented the ISIS, because they had already invented Al-Qaeda. So now they could use it as an excuse to go into Syria and steal their oil. We could use it as an excuse to go into Iraq. We could use it as an excuse to go into Libya. We could use it as an excuse to go into Afghanistan for 20 years. we could use it as an excuse to bomb Yemen. We're doing that again today, right now. The United States responded with airstrikes, leading to casualties on both sides. The situation remains tense as the conflict escalates, with implications for regional stability and U.S. involvement in the Syrian conflict. So now your government is not only sending aircraft carriers to go help Israel bomb Iran and fight Lebanon and Iran, but they're also bombing Yemen. They're also bombing Syria. This is your government. This is the United States. Syrian girl says the U.S. has started bombing Syrians to try to stop us, meaning Syrians, from taking back our own oil fields. So let me just rewrite that a little bit. The United States has started bombing Syrians to try to stop Syrians from taking back Syrian oil fields in Syria. And here's a guy with a flag. Here's a guy waving a flag that they did it. So, I mean, how dare the Syrians regain their own territory? You're defying the rules-based order of the world. Remember that? Remember when General Milley said this is about the rules-based order? The world's rules, that rule that says the United States gets to invade any country it wants, kill as many people as it wants, invent terrorist organizations so we can keep using the AUMF to keep invading other countries. You know that? The rules, to be the rules that we don't have to follow any rules? Yes, those rules. Let's see. There's going to be somebody out here who thinks that.
And that's pretty much it. And I want to say fair use, fair use. This information will be used for educational purposes only. None of this information will be used for financial benefits. And as you see, you bring up the information that's not going to be brought on the news. You're not going to see on social media. This is all behind the scenes information that he's bringing out, man. Because no one has posted, or I can't say no one because I ain't got everybody's page, but for the most part, they haven't been circulating as information would have been circulating if it was taken over. And see, this is all brewing because Esau has a master plan, and he think he is going to conquer the world, and he think he's going to be able to defeat Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Now all this war is brewing up, and it's not going to slow down, man. It's not going to end. This thing is only it's only speeding up, and it's going to get worse than what it is because it's all biblical prophecies. These are the things that we're looking for and seeking for to happen before the Lord returns. But for this man, Esau Edom, the scripture tell you how you desiring the day of the Lord. What is it? What is it for you?
Some of these Christian nationalists have zeroed in on some biblical prophecy that if a certain criteria is met in terms of the chosen people of Jews controlling Jerusalem, that there will be an Armageddon. What are the dangers of having people that have this kind of doomsday mindset that cataclysmic war is important for bringing back Christ? How can that endanger U.S. interests?
The most vivid danger in all of this, I think, is the special relationship with Israel. Christians United for Israel, John Hagee's group, is a quintessential example of the danger. They are looking for the U.S. relationship with Israel, ultimately, to bring about Armageddon and the rapture and Christ's 1,000-year reign. That's what they're there for.
This is the first time that soldiers from the United States are going to be permanently assigned to a base in Israel.
We in the military said no to every president from Harry Truman on. We will not put a military base in Israel. If you order us to, we'll quit. Now we got a base there. We got a base there. when Hezbollah has the temerity to put a missile on that base, or by accident, we're in for a penny, in for a pound. That base is there, and Trump allowed that base to go there.
Right.
So that, as we say in the military, if it really hits the fan,
I'm doing a
we're
lesson,
in
son.
it immediately, because the U.S. has been attacked. The Stars and Stripes flies over that base.
And there you have it. So they believe that they're going to bring in the Yahweh Shem Yahushua and fulfill prophecy of the Battle of Armageddon, which they have no power to control. And that's the pride of Esau Edom, man. It's showing you the so-called white man is the Edomites. It's not the Arabs. It's not no other nation of people. It's the so-called white man. And the rapture is not even in the scriptures, man. So they believe in they have a false hope the Lord put the Spirit on them to have. We're going to start here in Matthew 24, and I'm going to drop down to verse 32. It says, "Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When its branches is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh." See, the Lord is giving you a parable. So when the leaves start to blossom and bloom on the trees, you know summer is there. So that's how we know that World War III is very close, man. Because we see this parable that represents the seasons change, and we're seeing the seasons change, and it's going into war, man. We're in a time of war, the season of war, man. It says, "So likewise, ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors." See that? We know that war is near. It's at the doors, man. "Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass until these things be fulfilled." And we're at the time of everything being fulfilled, man. The next major event that we're looking for is the mark of the beast, which we know the prophecies speak about the plagues, great death, mourning. But the next major prophecy that we're looking for is the mark of the beast, man. "Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away." So the Lord is telling you through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, everything is going to be fulfilled before the Lord returns. Verse 36, it says, "But the day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only." See, the Father only knows when Yahushua is returning. But we see the signs the Lord gave us to know that the time is near. It's at the door. And Esau think he's going to be able to come against Yahushua, man. Which we know the Lord not coming back as a man. And I don't know what Esau is thinking, man, or what his gods are telling him, but he is doomed. This is Isaiah 47 and verse 1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldees, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." See, the daughter of the Chaldees are the elite of the society, man. Your 13th family, your elites that run the society, which we know, like I said, the 13 families, man. And daughter of Babylon is Babylon the Great. They control this place, man. It's all a corporation. That's why you have so many corporate companies dictating different. I'm gonna explain it like this: they control the news media. They control what you eat. They don't control what you. Well, just say like the jab. That was all corporate, man. They control everybody taking the jab. Everybody got the jab, and it was all ran on the news. It was ran on every social medias. It was everywhere, man. So that shows you that this place is controlled by the corporate, the elite that own and control what's the word I'm looking for? Damn, it's a certain word I want to use. The corporations, man. I just put it like that. The corporations are controlled by the elite. And that's why they have their names on everything for the most part, man. not your low level dude own Bezos and your Gates. No, we talking about the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPont, the Gettys. We talking about those. Those are your Chaldees that summons demons and speak to those demons to tell them what to do. So they're not going to be any. They're not going to be. The Lord said, "Come down and sit in the dust." You finna mourn, man. O virgin daughter of Babylon, and they use Babylon as the war part of it. You know, the Vatican is the church part of it, and I think Europe is the financial part of it. But the Lord is telling you through the Spirit, these people are finna come down and sit in the dust. They're finna mourn, man. Verse 2 it says, "Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the legs, uncover thy thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered." See that? Everything is being revealed from what was not now. You know what I'm saying? Basically, back in the day, in the 90s, 80s, and beyond that, you didn't know who the Rockefellers was. You didn't know who the Rothschilds and the 13 families. You didn't know about them. Now they're being uncovered, man. You're seeing their shame. He says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man." See that? The Lord is not coming back as a man. He's coming back as a power, man. As for our Redeemer, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. See that? The Holy One of Israel. See, these people thinking that they're dictating something in the earth is their pride, man. And that pride is finna come down. Because the Yahweh Shai has been waiting on this day. In the time that he will be able to come back and take down his enemies, man. This is Isaiah 42, and I'm gonna drop down to verse 13. It says, "Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war," man. See that? The Lord is not gonna be playing, man. "He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies. I have long time holding my peace." See that? Esau have been dictating and running shit in the world for so long, and the Lord has had to hold his peace. "I have long time holding my peace. I have been still." See that? He's been still on the right hand side of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and had to hold his peace until everything was fulfilled. See that? Everything had to be fulfilled. Now the Lord is finna make a great return, man. It's not, you can't even put with the Lord return in words, man. "I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once." See, Esau's not going to be able to get prepared. Once the Lord get the word that it's time, he's not going to be able to get prepared or go and regroup. Man, the Lord is coming back to devour at once, man. And Esau has no chance, but he thinks he has a fighting chance, man. That's the pride that's finna be destroyed, man. That's the pride in him that's finna be destroyed. Because he will never rise again. This is 2 Peter 3. I just want to get the point in verse 10. It says, "But the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua will come as a thief in the night." See that? He's going to come on him unaware. He's not going to know when it's going to happen. He's getting prepared for war, making people go to war, controlling the societies for them to fight, controlling the plagues on the earth. But he doesn't know the Lord is coming back when he least expected. "But the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up," man. So the Lord is coming back when all hell is breaking loose. Destruction is commencing to happen all over the globe. But the Lord is coming back in the midst of this World War III, man. Well, they thinking, well, shit, the Lord ain't coming back. We got everything sold up. He's not going to return. That's when he's going to be taken straight out of power, man. The Lord is going to devour at once, man. And that's the beauty of this truth. because Esau think he's going to control and dictate everything, and in a moment, in an hour, he's going to be destroyed, man, and never rise again. That's the beauty of this truth, man. And I always say, when you watching a fight, and say when the fight is going, and then somebody get hit when they didn't prepare for it, they wasn't looking for it, and it's happened all at once. That's when the best fights are. That's when somebody gets cleaned, and that's what makes the crowd cheer. When somebody get clean when they didn't know it was gonna, they wasn't looking for that punch. That's what gets the crowd up and cheering. And that's what's going to happen when the Esau goes down. He's going to get hit with that punch that he didn't see coming. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 1. It says, "But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua so cometh as a thief in the night." And that's for the elect. We are prepared, man, through the Spirit of the Lord, man, because we're seeking him daily. The Lord is speaking to us daily. See, the time and season that we read earlier, the seasons change. And he gave you a parable in Matthew 24. See, the Lord lets us know through the Spirit what's happening. See, it's not going to come upon us unaware because we've been looking. We've been praying. We've been seeking the Lord. Verse 3, it says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as a travail upon a woman with child." See that? "And they shall not escape." See, the elite of the society are not going to escape from what they've done. They're not going to escape from what they've done, man. And you have to, I watched a little bit of that debate with Zariak and Sanchez, and Sanchez has no clue of the scriptures, man. He think the Lord is, he said, why, he kept asking Zariak, why didn't the Lord punish the so-called white man right away as he punished us? And he couldn't understand that the Lord lets Esau build up his sins, in other words, because he's going to be judged at once. See, the Lord chastised the children of Israel because we are his children. He punishes us and straightens us up so we can learn from our mistakes. But Esau is a bastard. He's not going to get any chastisement because his judgment is coming all at once, man. He's not going to be able to repent from what he's done. And that's what a lot of Jakes don't understand. The Lord is truly our Father, man. And as a father loves his child, he chastises him to make sure he's corrected to go in the correct way, man. And that's why Jake don't understand why he ain't getting punished right now. Why this and why that? The Lord loves us, so he's going to make sure we okay. And that's just human nature, man. If you will say it like that, man, that's common sense, in other words. But they are not going to escape what they've done. Verse 4, it says, "But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief." See that? We're preparing through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua so that day will not come upon us without us knowing and being prepared for what is coming, man. Because we're putting on as the elect. Staying faithful to the Lord, staying in his word, believing, praying, doing what it takes to punch our button on that chariot, man. Verse 5, it says, ye are all children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. See that? We're not of darkness, man. The hopeful elect are seeking the Lord. So we're seeing what's happening. We're bringing it out through the Spirit of the Lord, man. So that day won't come upon us unaware. And everybody else, the 2/3 of our people, they're in darkness, man. I see one girl post on Facebook. She said, "I'm not going to miss the next Olympics." We pray the Olympics don't ever happen again, man. See, she's in the spirit of darkness. We're in the spirit of light. Praying the Lord return fast, man, and bring this man down. This is Isaiah 2. And I'm going to get the point in verse 12, man. It says, "For the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua of hosts shall come It's like it shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. See that? The Lord is not playing with these people, man. The Lord is not playing with them, man. So the Lord said that for the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low, man. See, Esau is going to be brought low, man. Very low, man. The bottom of the scum of the earth, man. And he has no clue that his time is up. His time is up. And that's why he's moving so fast, man, to bring in his NWO, man. This is Amos 5, and drop down to verse 18. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. See, Esau wants to bring the Lord back, man. He wants to bring the Lord back. And not knowing, the Lord said destruction to you to desire the day of the Lord, man. And Esau is desiring the day of the Lord, man. He think he's going to be able to conquer Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. And you got to say to yourself, you got to be a stupid motherfucker to come against somebody that they ain't even a man. But hey, it sucks for him. That's what somebody was telling me. It was my homeboy said that shit. He said, well, it sucks for him. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. To what end is it for you? For the day of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, is darkness and not light. See that? It's darkness and not light. As if any man, it's like as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into a house and leaned his hand on a wall and a serpent bit him. So the Lord is telling you, the day of the Lord, there's no escape. There's no way out of it. He gave you two scenarios. There is no way out of it. Shall not the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? See, the Lord is coming back to bring judgment, man. And a lot of people don't even know that. Especially Jake. He thinks the Lord is coming back to give out popsicles and lollipops and have everybody a big feast and hug everybody and say, oh man, I've been gone so long. Y'all remember me? See, that's what the mindset of Esau, man, has put on our people in your Christian churches, not knowing the Lord is coming back for great judgment, man. And see, the Lord has woke us up from the darkness to see the light. And that's why the scriptures tell you that we are the sons of the light, man, the children of the light. And we're not of darkness, because we can see the Spirit of the Lord rising upon the hopeful elect, because we're seeing the Lord speak through his word, man. It's Joel 2 and verse 1. It says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion. And that's what we're doing through the Spirit, blowing the trumpet, man. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua cometh, for it is nigh at hand, man. We're telling you, the Lord time for him to return is at hand, man. We can't tell you it's going to be tomorrow or the day after, but we're seeing the things speed up, and the day of the Lord is very, 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 very close, man. The day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great day, it's like a great people and a strong, there hath not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devour before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. And that's talking about the thermonuclear missiles. Before they're shot off, this place is beautiful. It's nice. You can see grass growing. But after this, the destruction, the day of the Lord, it's going to be a desolate wilderness, man. There's no way out of it, man. There's no escape from the hands of the Lord, man. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. Woo. Nothing shall escape the day of the Lord, man. Nothing is going to escape it. Nothing is going to escape the day of the Lord. But let me get this in another translation. New Living Translation says, fire burns in front of them, and flames follow after them. Ahead of them, the land lies it's like it lies as beautiful as the Garden of Eden. Behind them is nothing but desolation. Not one thing shall escape. See that? Nothing is going to escape, man. Everything you possess here, your house, your clothes, your cars, your whatever, your business, it's going to be burnt up, man. Nothing is going to escape the wrath of the Lord, man. Good News Translation says, like fire, they eat up the plants. Oof. In front of them, the land is like the Garden of Eden, but behind them, it is a barren desert. Nothing escapes them. Man. And a lot of people are gonna understand once it's too late what this ministry was about, what the truth was about, what the Bible was about. And that's the reason why the Lord put His Spirit on us to bring it out now, for you to get it before the judgment came. So you can't tell me the Lord is not a merciful power, man, because He gave His people an opportunity to return to Him, and you gave your opportunity to not return. And ultimately, you was the one that wanted the Lord to be a sacrifice, man. You wanted the Lord to be hung on that cross, man. You say you want the blood to be upon you. If you haven't returned and repented to the Lord, those are the people that wanted the Lord to be crucified, man. They screamed it out, crucify him, crucify him. Let his blood be upon us and our children. So that's the reason why we can't even be upset with 2/3 not getting it, man. We know this is only for the hopeful elect. But we don't know who is a part of hopeful elect until the Lord brings us to the internet to an end, taking us off the highways and byways. Then we know who the 2/3 are. The elect will be sealed, and the 2/3 will be sealed, and one will be sealed for salvation, and one is going to be sealed for judgment, man. You can't make it no plainer than that. This is Zephaniah 1 and verse 14. It says, the great day of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is near. It is near. It hasteth greatly, man. It's coming fast, man. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. See that? So all your army and all these people like your that they got protected them as soldiers, and that's why they're gonna have to. That's why they got these AI soldiers and shit. Just like on what's that movie, Terminator? The elite got these robot army soldiers and shit. They know that these people, when they see the Lord return, their mighty men are gonna cry bitterly, man, because they're gonna know that is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. They're gonna know, man. And they're going to cry there bitterly because they know this is it. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, man. So the Lord's wrath is coming, man. It's near. It's very, very near, man. In the scriptures are not going to be defeated, man. It's not going to be, well, y'all brought this out and it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen in our lifetime. That argument is out the window, man. We are at the door, man. It is very, very near. Verse 16, it says, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers, man. So all the nations are going to be subject unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, and they're going to be judged, man. It says, and I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, and their blood shall be poured out as dust. and their flesh as the dung. So you don't have people out here shit in the streets, man, when all hell break loose, man. And Europe is bubbling, man. It's brewing, man. They got race wars right now, man, ready to pop off. Verse 18, it says, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua's wrath. So it don't matter how much money you got stored up, how much money you put away and what you got. If you're not a part of the elect, then you're going to suffer the wrath of the Lord, man. You're not going to escape. You're not going to be able to flee to another country. You're not going to be able to get a bunker. You're not going to escape. It says, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of my jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land, man. So these scriptures don't sound like the Lord is playing, man. It don't sound like the Lord is going to give somebody an out or change his mind. These scriptures are set in stone, man. They're not going to be changed. They're not going to be altered. You're not going to be able to talk your way out of it or give the Lord a hug. You're marked for judgment, man. You're marked for judgment, and the wrath is coming, man, regardless if you believe it or not, man. Regardless if I believe it or not. No one is going to be able to alter this prophecy, these prophecies, man. This is Revelation 6 in verse 12. It says, and I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, man. You know what the great earthquake is? Those thermonuclear missiles, man. And the sun became black as a sackcloth of hair. And the moon became as blood. And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree of the fig tree casts her untimely figs, when she shall be shaken of a mighty wind. And here you go. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together. That's talking about thermonuclear missiles, man. And we're very close to that point, man. These missiles being shot off, man. They're talking about now that Israel might shoot a missile, nuclear missile against Iran, man. And we know the prophecy has to be fulfilled, so no one is going to shoot a missile by mistake. Everything is going to be done in the way the Lord had it set up, man. Nobody's going to have a rogue. Like I said, they went rogue and did something different from what the prophecy said was going to come to pass. But this is just this is what is spoken. Nobody's talking about not shooting. Everybody's talking about shooting nuclear missiles, man. That's the point. Everybody's speaking about shooting missiles off. And they talking about thermonuclear missiles, not no regular missiles, man. Verse 14, it says, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together. And that's describing a thermonuclear missile being hidden and a cloud rolling together. And every mountain and island were moved out of their place. So you're going to see mountains and you're going to see islands move, man. And the kings of the earth and governments, they're going to be shaken up. It says, and the kings of the earth and the great man and the rich man and the chief captains and the mighty man and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens of the rocks of the mountains. And see, they're going to try to go into their bunkers when these missiles are shot off, man. So when you start seeing these elite go to their bunkers, you know it's time. Because they're going to hide from the Lord, man. He's going to tell you right here. And said in the mountains and the rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. See that? They want to be hid from the most high power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. It's like for the great day of his wrath is come. And they know that it's coming, man. That's why all these bunkers are being built. Your Zuckerbergs and all them low-level elite, they're building their bunkers to escape the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. This is plain, man. 17, it says, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? And that's what we're telling you, man. Esau is not going to be able to stand before the Lord, man. No matter what he put together, no matter what plans or what he got set up, there's nothing he's going to be able to do to stand against Yahweh Bashim Al Shah. So, I mean, if there, Lord, when it was edifying, Shalom.